See, I photographed this dolmen many times because it's quite nearby to my house, but all the others are as well. This is one of the bigger ones. Yeah. And I know that I filmed it a couple of times as well. And I just keep doing it every year over again. Why? I don't know. It's becoming like a ritual, you know. When spring comes, I'm being dragged outdoors basically. Yeah. It's like kind of like a gravitational pull, you know. You have your things that you do. Yeah. And wanting to be out there when nature is starting, you know. Yeah. And this is a nice thing, nice way to do that. Yeah. And once again, you know, giving the idea that the Netherlands is more than just Amsterdam, right? Yeah. You know, it's also making people aware that there is a big past thing, you know. By the way, you have to imagine that this used to be covered with a hill. You know, you see here that there's still a hill slope, kind of. But yeah, basically you're just watching at the skeleton. I could read the sign with it, you know, but I did that so many times already. You know, so that doesn't have use. I think I'm also just filming it again, you know, yeah, like I said, it's part of my spring experience. Yeah. And I know that people won't really look for it because it's all already on my YouTube channel very often. So by just taping it again and talking about it a little bit again, you know, yeah, then new people will find my channel, you know, and maybe even start a discussion as well, you know, about these kind of topics, you know, the Northern European tribalism, or especially, you know, the West Germanic, because people talk a lot about Vikings, you know, everybody wants to be a Viking, you know. Then you have a lot of Americans, you know, that claim their Irishness, you know. Yeah, but there's very little local pride in being Dutch, you know. And then usually if it is Dutch, it is about the liberalizedness, you know. It's more about the modern Dutch, well, not about the Frisian heritage or the Saxon heritage or the Frankish heritage, or, you know. Yeah. Huh. People rather look at Stonehenge, which of course is kind of logical as well. But this is a little bit older than Stonehenge, you know. This is 5,000 years old. So it's too bad when you have indeed, you know, people that call themselves heathens, right? Yeah, they always only go to Norway, right? Norway, Sweden. Yeah. There are very few that go to Germany or the Netherlands. Well, Germany is of course a much bigger country, so there probably are some. Yeah. Well, I think, yeah, this piece of Europe, you know, has its claim as well, right? And why do I do this in English? Because there are a lot of Americans, Canadians, English, Australian people, right? They find such things interesting as well. I mean, if I would do this in Dutch, right? Yeah, the chances are big that many people see the video but cannot relate to it because they haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. Yeah. So, see, and this is a typical sunny Sunday in the Netherlands, in the forest. Lots of people, like I said before, you know. Yeah. It's not my strong point. Usually I do this on weekdays, but why not be the tourist, right? Yeah. Because I'm usually not the type for being that, but So I hope instead of throwing all kinds of information about it on you this time, you know, I hope that people get questions about it, you know, because I already work at the Dolmen Museum. It's in Borgen. You know, I kind of wrote quite a bit about it. See, that's graffiti on the stones. They try to spray it off. Then top stone also broke one time. You got that as well. Kids that go here to chill, you know, because it is a chill place, I agree, you know. Lay on top of it, you know, roll up a joint. Yeah, smoking it up. See, you actually see the residents laying down there. I didn't place them there. They ain't mine, I promise. See? Yeah. That makes the point, you know. Whoop. See, and that's not a problem because it basically is a place to chill, right? Yeah. Only yeah, they shouldn't spray paint it or use the markers on it, or you know, start fires under it, or don't clean up their mess. But yeah, kids will be kids, you know. I mean, it survived for 5,000 years, so yeah, it's unlikely that it's all of a sudden gonna fall apart. Yeah. And I don't care about it either. I must admit, you know, my children, they like to climb on them as well. Yeah, it's not, maybe it's not the right thing to do, you know. Yeah, but it's kind of logical, you know. They even said that Napoleon stood with his horse on this one. So, yeah. See, here are some stones. I don't know if they are broken off or that they are just underground, you know. Yeah. Because, yeah, a lot of that stuff goes underground as well. It used to be. Oh well. I'm just giving you a little tour of my bicycle trip because that's basically what it is. I'm not gonna edit these videos, you know. I just decided that as well. Because editing takes time. I don't like spending time on a computer with crap like that, you know. Yeah. So if you figured out, yeah, my channel is boring because it's long, right? Yeah, I suggest, yeah, no, it's not your thing then, you know, I can live with that. Yeah. I just like to do this, you know, for different reasons. Because it isn't getting enough, yeah, I don't know. It's a topic I like. If you would check my website, you know, it's all about northern or West Germanic tribes and migrations of people and languages and how they mixed and burial rites and that sort of stuff, you know. The very primitive culture, you know, of the first Europeans basically. How they changed, how they moved, how they are involved and interconnected. You know, how they, yeah, basically about how we came to be as how we are. You know, it's all very rootsy stuff, and then roots to the times of when it kind of was all beginning, you know, like how, yeah, how traditions changed, but how they still kept connected and mixed up, and you know, looking at who we truly are, basically. Yeah, that's what fascinates me, what makes us human, you know. How do we relate and why do we relate? Why do I see connections that other people don't see, you know? And then prove that, yeah, you know, interconnectedness and, yeah. I like that stuff. And this place is nice. Now it's all alone again, see? But there come the next people. If you look over there, you know, you see all those cars. Yeah, they all come to see these places. So they are visited. Well, the ones that I was just now, you know, in Angelslo, yeah, they are basically not. But yeah, if you watch the movies of them, you know, D46 and D47, yeah, you will understand why. They are really hard to find. And if you're there, you know, it's not really the nicest place. I mean, yeah, it's fun to see them, but here you can actually take your time and it's relaxed and it's nice. Yeah, with those other two, I almost never visit them because it completely has no atmosphere. Well, and this bulges of atmosphere. This is nice. This is pleasant. I'm gonna continue my journey to the long grave. Yeah, this one is kind of big as well. Yeah, in my other video about this one, you will see the measurements and all that stuff, the facts. But yeah.